Orion pick, and now just waiting on Sire to make the decision on what he wants to play. And
These are going to be characters. These are going to be characters that are all. Go ahead.
we don't have the character reports in Smash GG on the 2v2 side, so unfortunately we can't determine who he was playing before.
It's going to be the Ulgrim that he locks in, though, and all the characters are around the same level. Level 44 from the Ulgrim and the Sidra, and then level 50 from the Orion, and level 52 on the Brynn. So everybody around that level 50 range. No, like, really high level 80s, level 90s coming in, but also no low level 18s, 19s, 20s coming out. So these are some characters that these players have spent some time on. Maybe not their 1v1 picks, but definitely it seems like they're 2v2 picks going into this. We have the double lance coming out from Dot and Sire. That is going to be a lot to deal with if you're the blue team, but then we also have the axe coming in, can control a lot of space from Holox, and you know what Cannon can do. You saw how Sandstorm's Cannon just deleted Santi and Simba earlier today.
Oh yeah, and already getting things started off. Holox is almost taken out. He's in that danger zone. He's in that red health, and Dream getting knocked off onto the right side as well. Almost getting taken out to follow suit. Dot now with the nice pop-up and the perfect positioning from Sire in order to get that recovery, almost taking Dream off the top here. And there's the double pickup. Not going to find a single KO off of that recovery, though. The KO off onto the right, though, from the Lance, and then the recovery double KO from Sire, picking up the double onto Dream. And now there is the downside. Just no rest here for the red team as they continue the onslaught of damage against Holox and Dream, having such a difficult time bringing themselves back into this game as they just continue to get thrown all over. Dream trying to look for a KO, finally finding one in the side light, side air, catching the unjumpable string out right onto Holox, or Dot, excuse me.
Oh, the ground pound almost making contact there. Dream's able to dodge through it. Now, they did have a really strong opening. We'll see if the blue team's able to take out Sire. They're not even going to worry about Sire in the red because they're just going to take out Dot in the yellow, doing what Sandstorm was doing earlier today. Dream got that ready to go.
Ooh, Dream with the down signal was finding the pickup onto Sire, trying to make his way back to the stage, and now Dot with the pogo sticking on stage. Dream making his way back into the middle, and it looks like Holox and Dream are just trying to slow things down a little bit, and oh my god, no! Dot with a fully charged side sig going straight into Sire, just straight up, no, just raw.
Who are you side sticking there, dog? There was no one over there. It was just your boy.
Look, KOs are KOs, and that's what really matters, right? And it was a side sig, so that counts towards the Val skin, except it's a custom game, so not really.
So like coming out, Red's just gonna wrestle this back. They do have to worry about all of the damage that Dot has on this final stock here, but it's gonna be Holox and Dream in the finals. They are fresh. With the D-Light dare recover attempt. Get the KO anyway. It's going to be the handoff from Dream onto Holox. Sire's going to have to fight this 1v2. He does have 2 stocks to his thing, but he's pretty damaged. He's at a disadvantage. What's going to then he grabs the lance. Kind of a weak combo attempt. It could have been DI'd at one moment. I don't think he was ready to DI. Honestly, a lot of people maybe don't DI because they expect the other team. Definitely when you're at this level, they expect the team to maybe have the combo on deck, so they don't even have to react like, oh yeah, I can die here.
Well, it looks like they're continuously trying to get another team combo underway. Not quite finding the vector for it. Dream getting a little bit of damage there. Sire playing around, finding a lot of successful hits. The ground pound, perfect dodge from Dream to avoid the damage there and the knockback. That could have been a potential KO if at the wrong angle, of course, as well. Sire with a lot of great approaches right now, finding a lot of good damage. Weapon throw getting a little bit of a disruption there. And now losing the weapon, and looks like this is going to be the hard position as Sire tries to make his way back to the stage. The turnaround, that is not what I expected out of that. The dodge out from Sire. Now there's the side sig KO from Sire. The side, oh, he's gonna get picked off, and just barely, right when he was trying to find his way into that 2v1 success. he was stuffed right out as Holox found the side air to close it all out there. And that is going to be game number 1 going to Holox and Dream after a very, very strong showing at the beginning of that game from Dot and Sire. I'm actually really surprised that Holox and Holox and his teammate were both able to get around that and bring it back in the end.
Dot's going to have to step it up this game, plain and simple. They're kind of having Jerry K. Tiger syndrome here. Sire put out 700 plus damage. Not only that, he also took 700 plus damage. So he was averaging taking more than 230 damage per stock before he finally died. That's insane. He's doing the damage. He's taking the damage. He's getting KOs as well. Sire absolutely carried that entire game. Dot has to step it up.
Well, it looks like Dot already is getting a lot of damage out with the spear. He's getting a lot of strings and reads off onto his opponents right now. And he is just switching up Dream. Oh, trying to take Sire all the way off onto the left side. Fortunately for Sire, he does have a lance. He can get the horizontal recovery for free. He doesn't have to expend any jumps for that. Oh, and Dot getting taken off the bottom. That is so big.
Dot thought that he could get a little bit cheeky and gimmicky with the Orion Insig on Spear, and the blue team just wasn't going to fall for that whatsoever. It was the immediate turnaround from Dream to end that stock so early. Now, at least for the red team this time, Holox is also there on his second stock. Dream is taking a lot of damage on this first stock as well. We'll see if Sire is able to continue taking so much damage before he gets KO'd. Dream's going to lose that first stock. Now Sire is the only one. Now he's lost that as well. The lead is going to favor the red team just a little bit.
Dream trying to make the cannon approach off into the side with the double sidelight read into that string. You know how it goes. You get that first sidelight, you wait for the dodge read, and if you can find the second one, you just go taking people straight off the map, and that can be very dangerous for your opponent. He was able to find it there, but we are going to be seeing it happen quite a bit. There it is, another side light into the side air, trying to catch more people out. There's the neutral sig, gravity cancel, that's going to be the weapon gone, and Dot getting thrown all over the place. Dream now getting thrown back a little bit. Holox trying to come in for the support, is not really going to get too much around, going to get the double hit onto Dream and Dot. Dot with this down sig is going to get a little bit of a throw there. That's the throw him from Sire himself as he looks for a little bit of disruption, getting thrown off from the right side. The Holox looking for a KO from the ground pound as Dot looks for the KO onto Dream, but Holox comes over for the support, and that is going to be a KO on to Dot as another KO comes in favor of the red team. That is going to be on to Holox, and another one following up the team double onto Holox, and Dream is going to be underway as Sire still holding onto that 2-stock position, 1 stock ahead of the blue team, and it is looking a little bit better right now if Sire can hold on to the stock for just a little longer.
Cannon side air from the wrong side of the stage. Sire's going to be living after he took that from Dream. Sidelight into the side air. This one from the middle of the stage. Going to have enough behind it to KO. Dot, the most damage in this game. He can't leave Sire high and dry again, or at least he has to put out a lot more damage to give Sire the better option to 1v2 here. Oh, Dot comes back in. He was high. He didn't have to do that. Not only did his recovery hit Sire, but it put him higher in the air, closer to the vertical blast zone, so Dream could get the KO. Sire is all but knocked out here. He had to use everything there. The blue team was a little bit too afraid to get the KO on him immediately in the edge guard situation, but they cleaned it up very easily. Dot did more that game for sure, putting out 467 damage, but still, I'm seeing these like goofy gravity cancel signatures that it seems like Dot is just hoping his opponent's going to fall into. Not only is he putting himself in recovery frames, he's also burning his dodge in the process.
And if we look at the damage post game, we did see that Holox actually dealt significantly less damage than the amount that he took, which is he's going to have to flip those numbers around just a little bit, because in a worse scenario, that's going to put the blue team in a little bit of peril there. Dream, having done more damage, took 4 KOs, took less damage, I believe, than Holox did. I can't exactly remember. It's a little bit past that at this point. But Dot and Sire are going to have to find what makes things work for them, because it looks like they almost have the equation down. They almost have the numbers figured out. The whiteboard is just full of numbers and letters right now, and it looks like they're on the cusp of figuring it out, and they're so close, but they're not quite there yet. They just have to bust out the calculator and stop doing the eyeball math. Ooh!
Gravity cancel neutral signature from Sire. That might be a good way to start this. Oh, man. Oh, yo, they're going to turn this around, get the KO on Dream. Sire saw the opportunity there and continued to pursue it, and he got it. They could easily get the KO onto Holox as well. That would give the game massive lead. If Dot can play more similarly to the way he played last game and not the first game that we saw, we could see them fighting their way back because they're open. So they need something here, but we're dead even now in this game, and I can slip away from the red just like I have before. The GCD sig coming out from Dot of this friend swap off of Joe Ryan.
Nice damage coming out from Sire right now. He's getting a lot of axe damage out into the mix of the blue team right now. Dream trying to float above the stage, look for a little bit of an opportunity to land and get some more damage down. Look for the recovery. The recovery is going to almost land, and that would have been a very devastating blow. And now off stage, Dot with the turnaround. The weapon throw, that's going to stuff it. That's going to be Dot losing his first stock. Finally, that's going to be 2 stocks across the board. A quick equalization there. Everyone basically in the red except for Dot. Dot this time really holding his own, and now utilizing that positioning here is going to be very advantageous. Where before Dot was, I think, having a little bit of trouble surviving a little bit longer, but Dream doing a phenomenal job off stage, almost finding that KO for 3 different opportunities there. But the turnaround is going to allow Dot to get a little bit of revenge, getting that stuff off on the top, sending him out of the sky and getting that KO, and then the reversal there as well. That is going to be Dream finding another KO onto Sire off the top. Dot still holding on to 2 stocks, just barely, but not for too much longer, as the dare comes out from Dream, finding another KO, equalizing the stocks just a little bit closer.
Dream almost getting that KO. He might have enough if he wants to continue this edge guard, going back in with the down air. Side air, GC and 6. Sire gets just above it, but Dream with the sidelight picks him up out of the air, hits the side air, and now Dot is left in the 1v2. It is so winnable, but if there's any moment for him to put his team on his back and really step it up here, this is the moment. They're down 2 in the set, and they're losing track. They need something here. Holox and Dream are going to drop the combo. Weapon tosses come in and finish it up. Holox and Dream move on 3-0. The clean sweep from the boys in blue, Holox and Dream.
And they, like you said, they're going to be moving on, and that is going to be them. I mean, look at, you can see in the replays right here all of the crazy stuff that Dot and Sire were trying to make work. Dream finding the KO off on the top, Holox with a weapon throw, and he almost confirmed that KO too off on the left side. And then Sire, of course, just all these KOs coming in so successfully in favor of the blue team midway through this game, and that combo just absolutely devastating, especially the weapon throw to confirm that KO. Absolutely beautiful stuff coming out of that side of the tournament, and I can't wait to see them move on. They are, of course, going to be facing off against Tiger and Jerry K here in the losers final. So whoever takes the dub right now is going to go up into the grand for that grand 100.